morning all. Now, it's only me again. I have here, I'd sent off for it. You can ask me, I'll email anyone a copy. I sent off for these this year because I wanted, here I am. I wanted an idea of whether or not climate change has skewed what we should be doing. It's really quite reasonable. So this is a United Kingdom planting planner for vegetables. And the reason I really like this is, as well as the vegetables that you can start sowing, you've got good companions and bad companions. And that is a really easy way of saying, don't plant leeks with peas because they don't get on. When I say they don't get on, some vegetables, their growth fixes nitrogen in. This is just triggering a wonderful, wonderful lecture that I'm preparing for this summer, where I'm going to be going back over some of the old, you could call it alchemy of vegetable growing. In the years and years ago, people were drawing on ancient knowledge, old knowledge. They didn't need a planner. They knew not to grow that with that. They knew to grow that with that. They knew they were compatible. And we haven't always grown vegetables and farmed as we have in the last 400 years. You know, in rows, so that you're actually saying to all the insects, lunch is ready, come and get it, which is ridiculous. But that's another story for another day. Now, this is all sowing indoors. Next, so if we just got, there's nothing in January, so we're just doing February, okay? So February, start thinking about sowing your leek seeds indoors, your onion sets, your peas, your peppers, I think that's chilies as well, and your artichokes, asparagus, aubergine, broad beans, and broad beans are January as well. So indoor sowing of broad beans and aubergines. I think, yeah, they're the only two that we can sow. So artichokes, good companions are beans, marigolds, asparagus, tarragon, lavender and chives. Never plant potatoes, sunflowers or fennel with artichokes. I don't know why. I'm going to look into this. Aubergines, please don't ever plant them with sweet corn and fennel again. Fennel seems to be the bad boy. I love fennel. You know I do. I plant it everywhere. So I will get to the bottom of this. You need to sow aubergines when you're popping them in for their final positioning and harvesting. You need to put them in with beans, basil, nasturtiums, marigolds, spinach and thyme. Broad beans, don't ever put but apparently they don't get on with onions, garlic and fennel again. Fennel's the bad boy of the veggie patch. So broad beans love being planted with celery in summer, savoury, potatoes and borage, which is lovely. The others are leeks. You can plant leeks with beetroot, celery, lavender, rosemary, carrots, strawberries, borage, lettuce and thyme. So leeks are really very social. Don't plant your leeks with peas or beans. Get your onion sets in. with carrots, beetroot, brassicas, dill, tomatoes and lettuce, but don't plant your onions with peas, sage, beans and asparagus. It's quite political, isn't it, this veggie patch business? We've got peas, and I was thinking if there are early peas and main crop peas. So what I was thinking is if I plant early peas, then I can eat all the pea shoots and overplant so that I get peas. And then have them harvested and in the freezer or eaten, probably eaten out the pod, in the pod. Who can resist when you're passing them and you're thinking, no, I'm not going to eat those. No, I'm not going to eat those. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Peas sow indoors in February and March. Now, peas get on with lettuce, beans, sweet corn, carrots, marigolds, cucumber, beetroot, radish, tomatoes and spinach, but do not plant them with onions, the dreaded fennel, garlic, leeks, potatoes and chives. So that's that. So that's all I've got to say today. I'll be back with this again. Email me if you want a copy and I'll forward a copy of this to you. Take care. Happy sewing.